So AI is about to change the financial sector forever. Honestly, I don't think there's any sector that's not going to be touched, but the finance sector in particular is really going to be revolutionized. This article here is from AInews.com, and it is titled "Large Language Models Could." I don't think you have to say could. I think it's a guarantee, but it says could revolutionize the finance sector within 2 years. It might be a little faster than that because the technologies are advancing at a light speed, but it says this: large language models have the potential to improve efficiency and safety in the finance sector by detecting fraud, generating financial insights, and automating customer service, according to research by the Alan Turing Institute. Because LLMs have an ability to analyze large amounts of data quickly and generate coherent text, there is growing understanding of the potential to improve services across a range of sectors, including healthcare. That's the first thing I was thinking about also. When they said financial industry, I start automatically thinking in my mind, what other industries are going to be dramatically changed? And there is no way in the world healthcare is not. It will be dramatically so. Healthcare, law, education, and in financial services, including banking, insurance, and financial planning. It says this report, which is the first to explore the adoption of LLMs across the finance ecosystem, shows that people working in this area have already begun to use LLMs to support a variety of internal processes, and they're smart to do so. I'm pretty sure that made their life much, much easier because I'm gonna tell you right now, I do a lot of business, folks, and AI has made my life so much easier. It has. It's just like the smallest, like those little tasks that you have to do that are a thorn in your side throughout the day, and you know that you can move on to something bigger and more important. It can get those little things out of the way. That's just how it works for me. And so, yeah, AI has definitely made my life a little bit easier, and I think it would make theirs as well, or has made theirs a little bit easier. It says such as the review of regulations and are assessing its potential for supporting external activity like the delivery of advisory and trading services. So alongside a literature survey, researchers held a workshop of 43 professionals from major high street and investment banks, regulators, insurers, payment service providers, government, and legal professions. The majority of workshop participants, 52%, are already using these models to enhance performance in information-oriented tasks, from the management of meeting notes to cybersecurity and compliance insight, while 29% use them to boost critical thinking skills, and another 16% employ them to break down complex tasks. I've seen a lot about this in combination with blockchain technology so that, information will be a little bit more secure and safe. Those two together, I think AI plus blockchain plus quantum computing, all those three together will be something unbelievable. But we'll see. AI is amazing just by itself, you want to be honest. But I want to get to this next article here because I like to have fun articles also. And robotics is something else that I've been keeping my eye on. We all know that. This is going to be a game changer, in my humble opinion, whenever they release these things. This article is titled, it's from newatlas.com. It's titled Xpong, Robotics Unicorn for Kids. This looks like a robotic dog to me, but let's read this little bit here. It says, it's understandable that the flying car of parent company Xpong, and I'm pronouncing it Xpong because I'm assuming that this company, which is from Guangzhou, is the Pong is like short for Pangyo, like water Pangyo, like Pangyo, like friend, right? Ex-friend, something like that. Xiao Pong. Okay, so Xiao Pong. So like Xiao was like, is that like or want? Pong is like friend, like Pangyo, short for Pangyo. So I think that's what it means, but I could be wrong, folks. My Mandarin is getting a little bit rusty. I haven't been able to practice. But anyway, it says here, the flying car of the parent company Xpeng got all the attention from the media. Xiaopeng Motors was just founded over a decade ago in Guangzhou, but growth has been rapid. Funding has been forthcoming, and in 2020, the company went public on the New York Stock Exchange, raising $1.5 billion. Tucked away at the back of Xpong's stand was a lonely exhibit with no sign, no video screen. Indeed, there was no information about what it was at all. Not surprisingly, no one was paying the robotic Great Dane any attention. You know, the first picture I saw of this had a little child riding on it, right? Like, let's think about that for a minute. A robotic Great Dane mixed with AI that can memorize things better than a real dog, right? That will always be there, serve that child or whoever is serving. There's no excrement to clean up, no mess to clean up after it. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I think a lot of people would take to something like this. I do. It says, I recognized what it was immediately, and I struggled conceptually with why the crowd 20 meters away was ignoring something I considered groundbreaking. I think it is that as well, and potentially more important in the long term. Then, that's another thing. So this is what they say. They say that there's an epidemic of loneliness going on out there. Now, listen, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. But this is what they're saying. It's what I read. This could help people with that, right? Oh, so another thing that's kind of supports that idea that there's an epidemic of loneliness is a lot of people have like support animals. OK, I even saw a gentleman on TikTok had a support alligator. I know how that sounds, but yes, he had a support alligator. Now, animals, obviously, sooner or later, they're going to pass away. They can have health problems and such. What if you had something like this? I'm not saying to do away with the animals or whatever you're using. What if you had something like this in addition to that, right? So then this kind of carries those individuals through those time periods where something else may go away, for lack of a better word, or just as a standalone. I don't know. I don't know. Like if they have robots now with the AI, like OpenAI has that robot, or the company is using OpenAI's ChatGPT in that robot, rather, and it can talk to you. Why wouldn't the dog also be able to talk to you the same? Right? It's just I think it would be capable of that. It says the idea of a quadruped companion for children. I think you could use this for everyone. I don't think this is just limited at children, but maybe that's who they're aiming it at. It says had been shown as a concept 18 months ago, but at the time, the gargantuan looming presence of practical artificial intelligence had not been recognized. And although the idea of the quadruped offering a pony-like experience was novel, I think most people consigned it to the same, I ain't going to say that on YouTube, but it's, silly companion category as Sony's Aibo and a battalion of other quadruped robots under development around the world. It says the first thing we need to recognize is that by turning the unicorn's tail into a miniature industrial quality robotic arm, it has an arm. Bro, the practicality of the unicorn has made a quantum forward leap. Yeah, so now it can perform tasks. Hey, you wanted to pick this up, it can pick it up. Though details are difficult to pin down, my understanding is that the tail will be capable of grasping. That's what I'm talking about. So now it can do work. Pick up that off the floor. I mean, I don't know. Pick up that stone out of my garden. It can do things. Lifting and carrying objects up to 3 kilograms. And we can see clearly that the development on all fronts in the Xpong empire appears to be at blitzkrieg pace. All right, folks, we're going to leave off there. Big things are happening. I'm excited. That was fun to read. So now that you have that information, until next time, everybody, take care.